Here we go!
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
Yeah, baby.
What's your favorite line of business? If you could own any kind of business, what kind of business would it be?
Oh, wow.
This is where I'm coming with my extreme take on requiring people to have medical things done in order for them to be your employee.
Yeah.
You could own a business.
I've never even thought about it. It would have to be something that I enjoy.
Food?
So it could be something in broadcasting, or it could be something in like tourism.
Food? You enjoy food.
I don't want a restaurant. I know how hard it is.
Yeah, it's hard to make money.
Yeah, that's no. Maybe if I didn't know that, but
let's say you do. Well, no, that's not. Okay, let's say you do the fishing charter thing, and you're able to rob tourists blind as they come here to the Central Coast. You're like, I'm going to take your bass fishing. Then you get a fleet of boats.
Is it really robbing them if they're willing to pay it?
No, it's not. Listen, I'm a strong proponent of that. Whatever the price they're willing to pay, then let them pay it.
Let the market decide.
You let the market decide. But now you've grown so big that you have a fleet of boats, and now you have to have guides. You have to have guides going out.
Sure.
You got 12 boats, 6 on Nacimiento and 6 down on Lopez. Okay. See, I see.
What
a
about
smile.
Margarita?
I see 3 on soon on Margarita. 3 boats on Margarita. I see a smile in your face. You like this plan. You love this plan.
I would never be this big, but yeah, I like the plan.
Yeah, it's fun to dream, right? Then you have this big company. And I know that you don't necessarily like kids all that much. So you then...
Because I don't have kids doesn't mean I don't like them. I don't want to keep them.
And you need your guides to be out there without distraction so you can maximize your profit. So prior to checking into work every day, your female workers, the ones that work for you, have to take a pregnancy test. Do you think that would fly?
No, I don't. I don't quite understand why they have to take a pregnancy test.
Because you don't want them distracted with pregnancies and kids.
Yeah, that's not how I would operate. But in your
operate
scenario,
like that because the law does not allow you to operate that way. Why is it so? Why are 40% of people answering the KZOZ.com poll question now thinking that their employer is going to make it mandatory for them to get a medical procedure done?
The problem with your scenario is you can't give pregnancy to somebody else from being pregnant.
Or you could.
Okay.
Ask lots of guys that have given pregnancy
from being
to somebody.
pregnant. A pregnant woman cannot get somebody else pregnant. Okay. That's not how it works.
But you open the door for dangerous precedent when you start saying, well, we need to know that our health force is working or is healthy. So if they allow for that, you're like, okay, we need proof of vaccination before you come back to work, then what's the next step? We're going to need to see what your dietary plan is for the week. I'm going extreme on this.
Well, maybe they'll make us start stepping on scales. Hey, we can't have obese people here. Obese people get sick more often. Obese people have more medical conditions.
They'll make you step on a scale
and
then pop a vitamin D in your mouth when you come into work. Would that be intrusive? Would that be highly intrusive if you're coming into work?
Yeah. It would very.
So why is it then just widely accepted for employers, not widely, but 40% of people think that their employers are going to have to require a vaccination to come back to work? Why is that accepted? You would never step on a scale and have somebody shove a vitamin D in your mouth.
I don't know if it is accepted. I just think people think that they see it going in that direction. Do they accept it? No. You were just telling me about a study that said that people that are working from home, if they're forced to come back, that how many
33%.
33% of people
the
were
ones
going to quit.
Exclusively working from home said that if they are forced to go back to the workplace, that they for the job that they currently work at, they will look for a job that will allow them to work from home. That's how much people are enjoying working from home.
And I don't have a problem with that. If that is now kind of a thing, and more people are probably like,
marketplace decides.
I don't have to lease a big building, and I don't have to pay all this rent to have this big office space downtown. I can just let people work from home, and we could figure it out. We'll go to the Courtyard by Marriott over there, and we'll rent the conference room, and once a month, and we'll have a meeting.
Imagine how much corporations could save if they make sure that their workforce is healthy when it comes to a health insurance standpoint. Like, yeah. I got a scale in my reception area. I got endless supply of vitamin D. Get me a break on my health insurance for my employees.
You're going down your wormhole again.
Well, it's my wormhole though, and like, where does it start? It's got to start somewhere, and maybe it starts with vaccinations to get back to work. I don't know.
The SurfNet Communications poll right now, 40% of people are saying they think their employees are going to require this, but there's 40% that also say they don't think it's going to require it. Jeff, make sure you give them both sides.
I am. And then 20% are like,
this isn't the mainstream news media.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying that if 40% are saying yes, it tells me that 40% are saying yes, and I'm comfortable with that.
Things we didn't get to in hashtag form with Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
Hashtag good question. 805 beer text lines. Classy John from Edna's Bakery says, are companies required to have workers' comp insurance on employees that work from home versus in the office? Spent a good part of Van Halen's Jump looking that up. And surprisingly, they do, except for in the state of Texas, which is very eye-opening because look what companies just moved their headquarters to the state of Texas.
Pretty interesting.
Because the last thing I want is Johnny in IT saying, okay, I'm working at home exclusively from now on, and then give me a call and say, oh, computer monitor fell on my head. I'm going to have to be out for the next 6 months at home. You're going to have to pay for it. Elon Musk, not a dummy, man. He's like, everybody's working from home. We're moving to Texas.
Well, speaking of working from home, hashtag $12,000. Apparently, the state of West Virginia is offering people to come there, work remotely, stare at the Blue Ridge Mountains, which I've seen on TV, of course. They look really beautiful. And they'll pay you $12,000.
I heard that the internet access in West Virginia is not great.
Why is that?
Which could not necessarily, it didn't have to be a bad thing, right? I mean, if you have bad internet access, you could get out of a lot of things.
But you can fix that
remotely.
But you can fix that.
Can you?
You also receive an annual pass to their outdoor recreational activities. I don't know. Does that mean a fishing pass? Sorry, Jeff. Might have to do this show remotely from West Virginia.
Mountain Mama.
Very squatchy in West Virginia, by the way. Very squatchy.
Is it? That area?
Reports, yeah. Reports.
I know that the government has some huge, big mega satellite, and for like a 20, 30-mile radius or something like that, there is no internet access.
Is that
live within this area?
Is that where they were sending frequencies?
Yeah, I don't know.
Into space.
That you can't have a wireless signal in that area, so there's no internet access or cell phone access for that matter. Why you gonna move to West Virginia?
No, I'm not moving to West Virginia.
I might come with you,
but
let me build up some equity.
I'm interested. $12,000 isn't really all that much to move, but. That would probably take care of your moving expenses, right?
Is that $12,000 one time or $12,000 per year?
No, it's just a one time.
Like I have friends that live in Alaska, and they get
your moving company
annual dividend from the oil companies, and sometimes that money is a lot.
Yeah, but that $12,000 would probably just take care of your move, right? I mean, I know my parents, they moved from Seattle down to Lake Havasu, and they spent $6,000 to $8,000 or something like that.
Yeah, I'll take Central California. Or Central Coast. Not Central California. Central California is just like living in West Virginia, except for more people.
There's a song about West Virginia. West Virginia. Mountain Highway.
Yeah, it's Country Roads.
Yeah, there it is.
You didn't hear me say Mountain Mama in the beginning of this?
Mountain Mama, yeah, that's right, you did. But I don't know who sings that song.
John Denver.
John Denver, that's right.
Did not die in West Virginia. Died off the Central Coast.
Didn't sing a song about the Central Coast, though, did he?
No songs about Monterey. Not that I know of. I don't know John Denver's catalog very well. There could be a song about Monterey.
Mick Jagger is teaming up with Dave Grohl. They're putting out a song. Sounds kind of interesting, right? until you find out
Interesting?
it's about COVID and people that won't wear masks or get vaccines.
That's a pretty match, but never take a chance. Take the stupid ass, took the summer class. Yeah, I landed on my ass, trying to write a tune. You better hook me up to soul. Sing my pussy books, teach myself to cook. Way too much TV is the bottom lies in me. Yeah, think I put on weight. I'll have another drink, then I'll clean the kitchen sink. We'll escape from this prison walls. Open the windows and open the doors. It's easy, easy. Everything's gonna get really freaky.
I don't know why artists do this. Like, this song is not going to go anywhere. But maybe it's just for a way for them to express themselves, frustrations, doing their part.
It's a way
Called
to
Easy Sleazy.
redeem their popularity. It's a good way to redeem their popularity because they've had a year of not having adoring fans screaming at the end of every song that they sing. So they're like, okay, well, how can we get that attention that we so much crave? Let's do a song. I'll get another big rock star to do a song about vaccinations.
Songs never get that popular. They don't ever.
Hey,
I've never understood it, but.
But you got to do the popular thing, Jeremy.
I've also not Mick Jagger and Dave Grohl. I don't have their money. I don't have their free time. And they've had a lot of free time in this past year. So
They want to work from home. They want to be on the road.
stick around. Coming up, $25 to go to Pappy McGregor's downtown Paso Robles. You can use it at 1122 Speakeasy next if you know the show.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning. KCOZ. KCOZ.
It's time to play Know the Show.
All right. 1122 Speakeasy, downtown Paso Robles, right behind Pappy McGregor's. Pappy McGregor's, where you can jump in there and get chef-inspired pub fare with the freshest of ingredients. They got craft cocktails there as well. It's all happening at Pappy McGregor's on the park, downtown Paso since 2006. Take the family.
What was the percentage of people that are working from home that said that if they are forced to go back to the workplace, they will start looking for another job? What percentage was that?
805-543-3693 are the numbers to get through.
What was the percentage of people that said that they will look for another job if they are forced to go back to the
Chiba.
workplace because they like working from home?
They should have been looking for that job the whole year.
A lot of people, though, are excited to be able to offer people an opportunity to work from home so they don't have to lease a big business, right?
Yeah, it makes total sense.
Jason first in this morning. Hey, boss.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. You know that percentage?
That'd be 33%.
That's correct.
Is that right?
Yep, that is correct.
Yes, it is. Nice job.
Did you work at home at all during the pandemic?
I did not, no.
No. What kind of work do you do?
I work over at Giuseppe's in Pismo Beach.
Oh, you can't make food and send it over the internet, right?
Nope.
Oh, wait, is this
Can't do
Jason?
it.
Is this Jason that I know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How's it going, Jeremy?
I just saw him the other night. Hey, apologize for my friend. He was very loud. Big City Ken, as we call him.
Hey, all good. As long as you guys are having fun.
See, he's a good guy. Big City Ken.
I do.
Yeah, Big City Ken was having a great time.
You guys doing okay since the restrictions have been eased?
You know, we're doing it. We're doing it for sure. A lot of people coming in, a lot of people visiting, which is nice. Nice to have people inside, so we're happy.
It's nice. Good to hear.
I just love that I can still get a flatliner and a great dish pasta.
What's in a flatliner, Jason?
Oh, our espresso martini.
Oh.
Let me see if I can remember. You told me the other night, and I had a few. There's 151. There's amaretto and Bailey's.
Yep.
Oi.
And espresso, of course.
And then I'll let you guess the rest. Yeah. It's all in the way you make it, though.
How late were you up that night?
Oh, it was a late one.
Well, I got home, and then, I was up for a while. But the problem is there's more alcohol in it than there is coffee. So
Yeah.
I also passed out smoking a cigar in a chair by my fire pit.
Well, that sounds safe.
that we did our job.
If the heart attack
Well,
doesn't kill you.
I had Big City Ken there to take care of me, so I was fine. Anyways, all right. Well, hold on the line, Jason. You're a winner. All right. Thanks.
Sounds good. Appreciate
Good
it.
to talk
Thank
to you. Yeah. I prefer the one in Pismo over Slow. Just got
You
more
waited
of a,
till he got off the phone to say that?
Well, I'm
he's
just.
he's a Pismo. He works at the Pismo one. So.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. I like the
Gotcha.
one in Pismo. Just a little more intimate feeling.
I hear you.
I like the one in Slow, but man, it's just crazy.
I went out to my first restaurant about a week ago since this whole pandemic.
Wow.
Of course, it was my husband's, so I felt okay.
Does he still work at the winery?
Yeah, he's over at Vina Robles running the bistro kitchen over there.
They call it Vina Robles, right?
Sorry, my
It's
bad.
not Paso Robles. It's like they actually say Vina Robles. And your husband works there. Does he come home and call it Vina Robles?
No, because he doesn't have to say it to me when he's home.
He says
I know
work.
where he works. Yeah.
I mean, here's my issue with it.
At
It's
work
not that you're
today.
saying Robles the right way or the wrong way. It's just how they say it.
Well, now I know.
Jeremy,
I was
think
not
about-
informed that. I did not get that
my
press
name is
release
Jeremy.
before.
It's not Jeremy.
When
Could
you
be.
go, when
You start
go,
calling me Jeremy, I'd be pissed because my name's Jeremy, not Jeremy.
Think about. Well, you care about things like that, though.
Well, I was never informed. Now I'm informed.
Do you ever go home to Charlene and say, "God, you won't believe what happened at KZOZ today"?
I guess I've never said that. But it's not my point. If I
Man,
call
those
it,
idiots at American General Media.
if I called it Z93 and it hasn't been called Z93 forever, or if I called it KZOZ, I don't know.
KZOZ?
It bothers me when I hear
Obviously.
other people, especially in broadcasting, because we get paid to say it right, say
don't.
something wrong.
Oh my God!
Now I'm not talking
Are
about
you talking
pronouncing.
Wait.
I'm talking about
This is a guy, a couple months ago, he had to go sit in on the pop station down the hall, and I went to listen to some voice tracks for fun. You know who Sia is, right, Jeff?
No, he doesn't.
No, I don't.
I don't either.
No, you don't. Because you pronounced her Sia or something like that.
Hey, I was filling in, damn it!
I
Somebody
know.
had COVID and I had to go fill in. I was taking one for the team.
Quick Google search. Quick YouTube video how to say a
Okay,
name.
fine, that's fair. But I still think more people around here know that it's pronounced Vina
Yeah, but-
Robles than Sia Saya or whatever her damn name
Is
is.
it really worth
How do
the
you spell
time investment of looking it up on
S-I-A.
YouTube if you don't care?
That's true. But no, I've looked names up on YouTube when I come across an artist name going, what the heck is that? Like, and I'll
Yeah,
look
I
and
know,
see how
yeah.
they pronounce it.
I want to apologize.
To Sia?
Normally, Seth comes in here,
sorry,
and at this
sorry,
part of the
Saya.
show, I just want to piss him off. I don't want to do that to you.
Oh,
And
I
realize
appreciate
I was
that.
kind of rude to you there, but
Robles.
Robles.
I got it. See,
Sia.
I didn't know.
Is it
Nobody
Sia?
told- Yes.
Okay, what did I say? Sai?
Sai or something.
Oh, it's S-I-A?
Uh-huh.
It looks like Sai to me.
It looks like Sia.
That looks like Sia? That looks like Sai.
S-I-A.
S-I-A.
Sia.
Okay. Jeff, what are you looking at? You're totally distracted.
I'm reading.
He don't care.
We've all been distracted this morning because Woke AF about COVID has shared a video with us, and we are chatting
you
back.
watching this doctor?
I would like to share it on our Facebook page, but I'm afraid that all the liberals and the make sure you get vaccinated and the people that live in their parents' basement are going to be upset with us by sharing it. But it's,
People that live.
I'm
in their
afraid if you
parents'
share it, Facebook will shut it down, and then this guy will end up floating in the Snake River.
But there's a lot of good information, and this
From
isn't
Biden.
an anti-anything video. He's talking a lot about just things you can do to protect yourself. Anyway,
basement. Like not leave my house.
No, it's mostly dietary and
you want to go home?
vitamin D. In fact, actually, he says that outside's probably the safest place to be.
All right, let's get out of here and let Chiba play some music and,
I'll do
get
that.
some poison. Yeah, some poison coming up. And Queen. We'll see you tomorrow.
93.3 KZOZ Rock.